She Walks in Beauty is one of the most famous and admired poems by Lord Byron. It was written in 1814 and first published in 1815 as part of his collection Hebrew Melodies. Inspired by a moment of chance when Byron saw a beautiful woman dressed in black at a social gathering, the poem captures a moment of awed admiration and translates it into a timeless reflection on beauty, grace, and inner harmony. The woman who inspired the poem is widely believed to have been Lady Wilmot Horton, Byron's cousin by marriage, whom he saw at a party wearing a mourning dress of striking contrast, black with sparkling adornments. This visual impression became the basis for one of the most lyrical and gentle poems in the Romantic tradition. The poem begins with the famous line, "She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies." Byron immediately compares the woman's presence to the serene beauty of a starlit night. This simile, likening her to the natural world, sets the tone for the entire piece. Her beauty is not garish or artificial, but calm, soft, and perfectly balanced. The phrase, "cloudless climes," suggests clarity and purity, while starry skies conveys a celestial, almost ethereal quality. Throughout the three stanzas, Byron explores the idea that physical beauty and inner goodness are not separate but intertwined. He uses contrasts, light and dark, day and night, not to highlight conflict but to suggest a perfect blending of opposites. Her beauty is described not in terms of color or sensuality, but through light, shade, and expression. In the second stanza, Byron writes, "And all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes." This line reinforces the idea of balance and harmony. The woman's beauty is both striking and gentle, passionate yet restrained. Her eyes, often seen as windows to the soul, reflect this inner peace. The poem moves beyond mere physical attraction to imply that what makes her beautiful is her serene character, her grace, and her quiet confidence. In the final stanza, Byron emphasizes the woman's inner virtue, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent. Here, he explicitly connects her outward appearance with moral purity and spiritual calm. The poem closes not with longing or desire, but with reverence. Byron does not claim her for himself, he simply honors her presence. A central theme of the poem is the harmony of inner and outer beauty. Byron is not just describing physical loveliness, he is celebrating a kind of beauty that reflects innocence, modesty, and virtue. The woman's appearance is graceful because it mirrors her character. Another key theme is idealized love and admiration from a distance. The speaker does not express desire or romantic attachment. Instead, he is struck by the woman's presence and reflects on it with quiet awe. This makes the poem feel respectful and sincere rather than possessive or passionate. The poem also reflects romantic ideals. Byron draws heavily on imagery from the natural world, night skies, light and shadow, calmness and clarity, all hallmarks of romantic poetry. Nature is not simply a backdrop, but a mirror for human emotion and moral beauty. There is also a theme of purity and innocence, especially in the final stanza. The speaker's admiration is rooted not in lust or fantasy, but in a vision of the woman as someone whose beauty expresses moral grace. This idea challenges the more sensual depictions of love and beauty often found in poetry, especially in Byron's own work. Finally, She Walks in Beauty is about balance and contrast, the balance of dark and light, of outward beauty and inward peace. Byron suggests that the most profound beauty lies not in excess, but in harmony. With its graceful rhythm, soft imagery, and emotional restraint, She Walks in Beauty stands as a tribute to the quiet, reflective side of Byron's genius. A moment of calm in the midst of his otherwise turbulent and passionate life.